Welcome back to my real estate podcast with David Liberatore. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something really special. We're talking about Aria on Longboat Key, one of those ultra-luxury beachfront properties that people are genuinely curious about. David, thanks so much for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, Aria is one of those properties that really stands out in the Longboat Key market. It's a beachfront community that embodies everything you'd expect from ultra luxury living in that area. The location alone is pretty remarkable.
So when you say ultra-luxury beachfront, what are we really talking about here? Like, what makes Aria different from other condos in the area? Because I know there are some really nice properties around Longboat Key.
Great question. Aria is really positioned at the top tier. You've got direct beachfront access, which is huge. The residences are designed with this really high-end aesthetic. We're talking premium finishes, expansive views of the Gulf, and amenities that cater to people who are looking for that next level of lifestyle. It's not just about having a condo, it's about the whole experience.
I love that. And it's interesting because we've covered some other really premium properties in the Sarasota area, like Water Club over on Longboat Key, and then you've got Rosewood Residences on Lido Key. How does Aria compare to those kinds of communities?
That's a smart comparison. So all three of those are definitely in that luxury category, but they each have their own character. Aria has this really strong beachfront focused identity. Water Club is fantastic too, also beachfront, incredible amenities. Rosewood on Lido Key offers that Lido Key lifestyle. But Aria really emphasizes that direct Gulf access and that ultra premium beachfront living experience. It's a different vibe.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Who's actually buying at Aria? Like, what's the typical buyer profile? Are these primary residences, investment properties, or a mix?
It's really a mix, but a lot of Aria buyers are people who are looking for a second home or a winter retreat. You've got successful business owners, retirees who want that high-end coastal lifestyle. Some are investors, but honestly, a lot of people buying here are doing it for personal use. They want that Gulf view, they want to be able to walk out onto the beach, and they want to be in a community where everything is top-notch.
That makes total sense. And I'm curious, what kind of amenities are we talking about? Like, what does Aria offer that really justifies that ultra-luxury positioning?
So the amenities are really comprehensive. You're looking at things like resort-style pools, fitness centers, concierge services. There's usually fine dining options or access to great restaurants nearby. The common areas are designed to be really luxurious. Think high-end finishes, beautiful architectural details. And of course, being on the beach, you've got direct access to that Gulf of Mexico. That's something you just can't replicate.
Right, exactly. The beachfront access is really the crown jewel, isn't it? So for someone who's seriously considering Aria, what should they be thinking about? Like, what are the key things to evaluate?
Good question. First, think about what you're really looking for in a lifestyle. Are you going to use this regularly? Is it an investment? Second, look at the floor plans and the views. That Gulf view is going to impact both your enjoyment and the resale value. Third, understand the HOA structure, the fees, what's included. And finally, think about the Longboat Key location itself, proximity to restaurants, shopping, other amenities. Longboat Key is pretty established, so you've got a lot going on nearby.
That's really practical advice. We've talked about the Mark and One Park over in downtown Sarasota before, and those are gorgeous properties too. But Aria feels like a different category, more about that beachfront escape vibe, right?
Exactly. The Mark and One Park are fantastic if you want that urban luxury lifestyle, walkable, downtown energy, cultural amenities. Aria is really about that beachfront retreat. You're choosing a different kind of lifestyle. It's quieter, more focused on the Gulf and the beach experience. Both are amazing. Just depends on what you're really after.
This has been really insightful, David. Thanks so much for breaking down Aria for us. If someone wants to learn more about ultra-luxury beachfront living in the Sarasota area, they should definitely reach out to you, right?
Absolutely. I love talking about these properties. Whether it's Aria or any of the other luxury communities in the area, I'm here to help people figure out what makes sense for them. Feel free to get in touch.
Perfect. Well, that's a wrap on this episode of My Real Estate Podcast with David Liberatore. Thanks again to David for being here, and thanks to all of you for listening. We'll catch you next time.